Once upon a time, there were two best friends. One of them had a computer and the other one sucked.
Alright, are you gentlemen ready?
I suppose.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Actually Villains Incorpora cast. Chillin the Villains, that was the name of this.
Okay. Well, we're coming to you live and hot and ready in the middle of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
That's
it.
That's all I report.
So okay, actual apocalypse scenario. Let's go with like nuclear apocalypse. What is your immediate? Granted, this situation requires you to survive into the fallout. So, what is your first thing you do?
In a nuclear apocalypse.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's basically an average summer here in fucking Phoenix.
You know, we've never actually said where in Arizona we are.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. Seriously, a long time ago. Like back at the first place where we lived.
I think, oh no, you're right. We did say here in the valley it gets weirdly windy. That is true. This is true, Billy 336.
Anyway, yeah, so, I don't know, nuclear fallout?
I mean,
how far away are we? That's kind of the big thing.
Is this like
here.
nuclear winter, or is this like a nuke goes off?
Let's say a nuke goes off in like Goodyear.
I don't know where Goodyear is.
I don't think we do anything. I will show you where Goodyear is. I am now showing you. Come on, help me out, Miguel.
Oh,
Is this where the Goodyear is from?
I think that's where. I think so. I don't actually.
Oh, that's Goodyear?
Yeah, you should probably put Goodyear, Arizona. But yeah, city of Goodyear.
Oh, that's not that far from
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really know if there is anything we could do that far away.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the radiation's got to get us one way or another, so.
Yeah, I think we're kind of
That's why I'm saying. Say we survived into the fallout. That's why I said this. This hypothetical
So are you
requires that
saying-
we
So, like,
survive.
The particular valley that we live in has a nuclear incident.
Shut up! Answer my question 3.
Hold up. And then things happen, and now it is post-apocalyptic, this valley in which we live in.
Yeah.
So what? Maybe just for my own sake,
Okay.
like we just say there's a massive bomb that goes off.
Yeah.
It's not
Let's go
like
with
a
that.
nuclear one.
Yeah.
Let's say it's just a little bit bomb.
Yeah.
Are we talking society has broken down at this point? Because a bomb, it's, if I died of the bomb, I'm not going to do anything about that.
You survive the bomb.
Okay, so I survived the bomb.
We're camping
But-
up north and we come back.
Like, is government still in place, or is it total anarchy? I mean, I do different things depending on which of those is
So
true.
okay, so first scenario, total anarchy.
Okay. Total anarchy.
Do you gather a crew together, or do you just go straight up Mad Max?
I mean, I gotta assess the situation. Like, are the bridges out? Is transportation down? Do cars still work?
A bomb went off.
If I'm
Fill in the
real,
blanks.
I'd probably put a bullet in Freya's head.
Wow.
What?
Leave Prince's head.
Okay.
Grab you guys. Grab the car. And go north.
Well, in all
What about
fairness-
old Roshi?
No, he comes with.
Well,
Oh,
'cause
okay.
So
he's
Freya
young
has
enough.
thyroid issues.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep thyroid medication.
True.
Freya's our dog. If you guys didn't already know.
Yeah, just to be.
this is not someone we live with.
But I mean, it's true. Like, I'm not going to be able to keep her medicated.
Yeah, she wouldn't be able to survive for very long, and she would just suffer.
It's just going to be an issue.
Yeah.
Prince is old. He's not going to be able to survive very long. He's not going to be able to just eat whatever.
Yeah.
It's going to be more of a nuance. That's going to be the problem. Roche is very young and healthy.
Already eats whatever he wants.
Eats whatever he wants, It is what it is. And I would go north.
Okay. Where? So north towards the mountains.
Yeah.
So like this area.
No, that's where the Wendigos are.
So avoid Payson. All right. That's where the Wendigos
Maybe
are.
scroll out a little more. I mean, I would.
So like closer to like Prescott?
Yeah, I mean, I would try to work my
Maybe
way
Flag?
Prescott, Flagstaff, and just kind of keep going north from there.
Okay, all right. Where's the goal then? Where's home base? Where's camp?
The Wendigo Center.
I mean, honestly, Flagstaff probably wouldn't be the worst.
Yeah.
The issue that I always think about too is like if I have this idea,
At least a few other people do.
100,000 other people are gonna also have that idea.
What
kind of sucks is where we're at. You can't really go south.
Yeah.
There's just not like.
Well, I mean,
Well,
you
then you
sure
just go to
can.
Mexico.
No, but I mean like the
I'm just saying, we're
The
a hop,
roads.
skip, and a jump away from Tijuana.
the roads just aren't that big out of here. Once
Yeah.
you get a certain distance away.
Yeah,
like in California, you have 4-lane highways all the time. So if somebody breaks down,
Oh,
which is
sure.
pretty likely to happen in really any of the directions, you're kind of bone zoned.
Right. So you're probably not going to be able to go very far.
Yeah.
That's probably just the truth of it is you'll only be able to go a certain distance. Now, here's my question. Why does everybody want to get out of the city in these apocalyptic scenarios?
Because they think
In this particular city, I would be concerned about water.
Water?
Yeah. I don't think that there's enough water here to sustain as
Yeah.
many people are here.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
Once things are breaking down.
I'm going to be real with you, though. I rely on a lot of people dying real quick.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, there is something to be said about like holding up and just waiting for everybody to go kaput.
It's literally just be smarter
Yeah.
than the people around you.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not that hard. I would say out of every person that exists, at least probably 50% know how to make a water filter, right?
yeah, that's
It's
a decent
that
amount.
might be a generous estimate.
I feel like that's pretty generous.
So, but let's take it. Let's go with the generosity,
Yeah,
right?
let's say half
And
of
let's
the
just
people.
say immediately half of everyone else dies because they can't get any fucking water, or they're drinking water that's just bad for them,
Sure.
and dysentery sets in, right?
Yeah.
So
the Oregon Trail.
By the way, yeah, that's something that y'all are going to need to know about the apocalypse. I've never lived through one. Nobody else has either. But I can only imagine it's going to be really, literally shitty.
Yeah.
There's going to be so much poop, guys. It's like nobody's thinking about this shit, okay? There's so much poop. Everyone's going to shit. And none of the toilets will be working anymore. What do you think? How many humans are there? So much human poop, okay? Anyway, so I plan on half of everyone dying from dysentery.
Okay.
And probably of the survivors, right? Let's just say 50% of people are generally nice and 50% of people are total complete fucking assholes.
Yeah,
I
like
still think your estimates are a little generous on that one.
Very generous. Don't get me wrong. Very generous. But here's what's going to happen is... oh, man, there's actually a great video on this. Man, I got to show you this sometime.
Okay.
But it's a... how greed can be good and bad in a society.
Yeah.
And how, say there's a creature and there's 2 units of food. If you have 2 creatures and they're not greedy, they both will take 1 unit of
I
food.
think I've seen this one before.
But if you have a creature that really wants, that is greedy and will take both units of food, the creature that doesn't get any food is going to die off, right? So the aggressive creature will fucking go at it. But if 2 aggressive creatures both want to
They'll
go
kill
up
each
and
other.
go to the food, they'll kill each other.
Yeah.
And then the people that are not aggressive will be able to get at that food, right?
Right.
So there's a natural balance to things. And I feel like of the people who don't die of dysentery, that will naturally come into effect. But even so, a lot of people are going to die to violence. A lot of the pacifists and a lot of the more aggressive, greedy people.
and violent shits.
Yeah.
So we've got, so far, violence and pooping, the top 2 killers, right?
Okay.
That's
I feel like that's your life in a nutshell. Violence and pooping.
So, the way that I see it, the longer I'm able to wait out, right? The people who can't build a water filter,
Yeah.
so they shit themselves to death,
Okay.
and the people who can't share because they didn't go to kindergarten.
Right.
Or they were kicked out of kindergarten.
Sure. You all know who you are.
It's me.
So I figure if you could just wait out the majority of those, there'll be a lot less people around. And a lot of the resources probably will have been consumed by people who ultimately ended up shitting themselves to death. But even so, I feel like the people that are smart enough to survive to that point will probably be smart enough to continue surviving, right? To be able to irk resources out. And as far as things go, I mean, I think the river, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't think there's that much natural water here.
Well, again, that's a 50% kind of thing. I mean,
You're really
talking-
generous.
I didn't even know
Talking
if,
real.
like, you took 25% of the Phoenix population, generally.
yeah.
If there's enough water here to sustain that many people.
I
don't
get
know.
water from all sorts of places. People have been living here before running water a long time. Somebody came
Yeah,
down
but not like
And at least 50% of them
To
have
the-
died from dysentery.
to the middle.
So here's my plan in pretty much any apocalypse scenario. See how the first week goes. If it feels like I'll last a month, we'll kind of take it from there. If I see it and I'm just like, man, I'm fucked after like another week, I'll probably just put a bullet through my skull. That's pretty much my blanket plan for apocalypse scenarios.
Is to lose.
No, it's either it's a 50%, it's a 50-50, right? either
Apparently, the entirety of the universe is based off 50-50 chances.
well, yeah, because
Yeah,
either
I'm
it
just-
does happen or it doesn't. 50-50%
throwing it out there, right? I don't know. I meet a lot of people every day, and I would say at least half of them are nice.
So, like,
Can I-
I'm pretty
can I-
confident in my ability to survive in a pinch, right?
Yeah.
So I'm more than confident that I would probably survive a decent length into an apocalypse. But if it's something like a nuclear apocalypse as opposed to like a zombie or, some kind of societal breakdown, like COVID-19, if it's like a nuclear apocalypse, it's like, either I survive and live in a radiated wasteland, or the radiation gets me. No thanks, I'll just off myself. I know when I've lost.
But what if you got Hulk powers?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
see,
mean,
that's
apparently-
why I say give it a week.
Every 50-50 shot. So
That's why I say
all of
give it a week.
50-50
Yeah,
shot
give
of
it a
being
week.
Hulk.
Well, half of all people who have been nuked have developed Hulk powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just like half of them happen to die, and then half of them happen to be aggressive people. So they.
Well, how do you
go
think the
after
first
each
half
other.
died?
So
Can I put in a little thing about the 50-50 thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Weird
Go ahead.
story from my
Yeah.
childhood.
Drop it in there.
So we're learning fractions.
Put it
right?
down.
And you do a coin flip, right?
Uh-huh.
There's two options. There's one possibility and one possibility. There's a 50-50 chance. However, I had seen the movie Mousetrap,
Uh-huh.
in which the coin lands on the side.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my big brain
Oh, my fucking
goes, there's three chances.
Uh-huh.
There it could land on heads, tails, or on its side.
Yes.
And I wrote down that it's a 1/3 for each, and on the last 1/3 is the side. So, but it doesn't happen as often. It has a third of a chance of happening, but it doesn't
But like,
happen as often.
Real smart.
So I like made the connection that there was less of a chance, but I didn't know enough.
You didn't know
math
why,
to know
yeah.
that it was a third.
So Toki and I were talking about this last night. It was after you went on your run, and it was like just before you came home. We were talking about how like whenever I play Dota, specifically Winter Wyvern, there's a 50-50 chance for my Cold Embrace to either be incredible or totally game thrown.
Like, seriously. I mean, so for one, that shit's going on me. It's just going to happen, right?
Yeah,
and
'cause
it
you're
will
the one-
either be
'cause you're
literally the
fucking diving.
game-saving play, and it just, everything turns around, we completely wipe the enemy team, or there was no reason this ever needed to happen. Why, God, why? What were you thinking when you made me this friend and gave him and put him in my life and told me to teach him Dota? It's God's fault. He gets credit for the victories. He gets credit for the losses, too.
Well, I mean, God clearly created 50 people and 50 other people, and you just met half of them.
So the reason I bring that up is
There are only 100 people in the world.
this is true, Billy. So like,
Ask me how many will die from dysentery.
What is one of those things in life? I guess in in this situation, specifically Dota, with like a hero you play in which you're just like, I'm going to do this thing and it either goes great or I throw the game completely.
Ooh, I might have to have a second to think about it.
Because like obviously for me it's
like
Wyvern.
the Dazzle Shallow Grave.
Yeah.
That comes up everyone. Like you try to hold it for the right moment to get the most out of it, but then you wait too long, or like sometimes you're running as fast as your little Dazzle feet can take you, and you just get in range right as on there on the backswing.
Because you've opted not to go force staff.
I'm trying to think of another hero I play that's really.
With me, it's almost entirely Wyvern, or whenever I play Oracle, my Purifying Flames. I'm just like, all right, they're low enough in which this could kill them, or they'll have just enough regen for it to not kill them.
I've had Omni Knight games that are just killer, and I've had Omni Knight games that are just
Probably for me, it's any crit chance hero.
Yeah.
Where I will like literally just be in lane and I will have like 1 point in my crit fucking skilled.
Yeah.
And they're like harassing me and I'm like, all right, I'll trade a little bit. You know, they're hitting me, I'll hit them back, and it's just like 3 crits in a row and I casually kill them and I don't even know how that happens. Like statistically, what's the possibility?
Build another bunch of attack speed items.
There's other times I'll go 14 hits in a goddamn row, just hitting like a wet fucking noodle. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Actually, you know what other mechanic for me, it either goes really well or really poorly? Fucking Sunder with Terrorblade. I think I've had, of all the times I've played Terrorblade, like either in actual pubs or, you know, just bot matches, I actually don't think I have ever had a good Sunder to save somebody.
No, I would say that's probably true. Also, stop using Sunder to save people as the hard carry.
Well, I mean, it's happened like maybe 4 times. Other times I Sunder people to heal myself and then get them killed.
In fact, stop sundering your allies.
There's not even that
No,
many
I'm not
heroes that you can affect on another hero on your team. There's not a lot.
Yeah, there's not many. You know, there's not a lot. There's Shadow Disruption.
Swap from Venge.
That'll do. Swap will do it.
I've definitely gotten you killed with that a few times.
Yes, you have.
Sometimes there's a dilemma with something like Solar Crest or Shadow, or in a Shadow is there Spirit Vessel sometimes with like whether to throw it on an ally or an enemy.
Yeah.
I have had bad habits where I'll be like, oh, I gotta put it on the right clicker, but there's like one hero. And if I just put it on them, then everybody hits harder. That can be a little. I guess I don't play that many heroes that have buffs of any kind.
No, not really. In fact, buffs are probably one of the more
They're
rare
just a little more rare in general.
things in the game. That's just how it is. Well, at least buffs that you can apply to others. Self buffs are in a lot of places.
I would say, like, except for, like, Jakiro, every hero I play has those.
But, yeah. Anyway, so that's how we got from Dysentery to Dota.
Which, I mean,
come back
Dota's
next
pretty shitty. There's a 50% chance the next episode's good. No, seriously, it's either a 50-50 chance of we do another Chillin' tomorrow because I'm being a big baby and being sleepy, or we just do fucking Dragon's Dogma again, and you won't know until you show up.
I mean, clearly there's a 50% chance that you will become the Hulk by listening to it, or you will get dysentery by listening to it.
It's true. 50% of our listeners have become
Actually, there is a third option.
It just happens slightly less often.
Yeah, there's a third option that happens like there's 33% chance for it to happen, but it's like a 4% chance where you instead start playing Dota and then you win at TI.
Yeah, basically.
And then you poop yourself to death while becoming the Hulk. Goodbye.